Hello, gamers. Okay. I have to go and check the I think it's the data and methods plot. Fishing. So right now what I'm looking at really quick is emerald plots. Sweet, so do we got fishing? Emerald non-Feebas encounter. Like never wild. Wild one. Alright, so we gotta do PID reroll calc. PID reroll calculator. Alright. So the first thing we have to do is like target selection, which is going to be a whole thing. Because I want to make sure. Hello, Mario. I mean, hi, Blisy. You know the joke. I actually don't understand the joke, but hello. Okay, so it's looking like with a certain amount of rerolls, alright, so it looks like no matter if I'm using Synchronizer or not, it's very likely to be Wild 2. Even if I mean, the sample size is low. But we just want to make sure that we're like 40 rerolls and higher. So, we're doing Emerald Painting Seed. We'll ignore that for now. We're doing Wild 2. Starmie is only Super Rod, right? Or Staryu. I gotta find where it is. Emerald, Lily Super. No, Super Rod. Lily Cove Seed. Pink. Pokemon, Staryu, lead. We'll go with lead none for now, and then we'll see. Because I think it'll be easier to get one without synchronized than it will be. Because otherwise, when you have synchro on, it's a little hard to tell where you're going to be at. You know what I mean? Okay. We'll go with lead none. Nature, we're looking for timid. And we just want perfect everything. This doesn't exist. Alright, we might need synchronized. We're gonna need synchro, which stinks. Oh, ability. He doesn't have a... there's no ability filter here, which is interesting. I wonder if any of the other ones can... I mean, static doesn't make, like, a sense, but we could try it. Oh, we have this, which is not synchro. Neutral lead ability. This isn't synchro. Is neutral lead ability that isn't synchro? I think that's what that means, right? Does he have... I think this is fine. So we need a Pokemon with Hustle, Pressure, or Vital Spirit. The end goal will be Shiny. I'm just not... I'm gonna change my trainer ID and my secret ID with Ace. So that's why it's not Shiny right now. That's why I'm not searching for it to be Shiny. Alright, we can go for this Staryu. Let's go for Initial Seed. I'm doing this on a DS. This is perfect! Look at this! Oh, wait. No, this is not perfect. This is a small amount of advances. We want the other way. We want this one. This one's perfect. This one is a small amount of advances for the seed, and then a high amount of advances afterwards. So this is what we want. So let's put this into the PID reroll calculator. Let's lower this by 5. Lead ability, hustle. Not Rock Smash, it's not so far. Ooh, this is a low amount of rerolls. So this means this would be method... See, this means, according to this chart... Right, this is only... Because we're aiming for 6795. Right? This would be... only 12 rerolls. We want more than that. So, we could check for a... We might have to go with Synchro then. We might have to go with Synchro then. We could also search, but the thing is there's no guarantee that... What's up, Haley? How you doing? So let's like look at some of these. Like this is one we did. So this one will work with a matching Synchronize, but I don't know if that's going to change anything. Synchronized him. This is still only 12 rerolls, so this is like not enough for what we want. The thing is, these are all the same PID, so I don't know if this PRNG state, I don't know if this is going to be any more friendly to us. Okay, this is 448. I mean, we could lower this. So let's go like... So this one is 448. This is less. This is 36. This is closer. 36. It's already very likely to be wild 2 at 36. We can pin this one and hold it for later. Let's take a look at some of the other options that we have, though. So let's just go for this one. This is 6482. This is 19, no go for us. Go here. Oops. So 474. 23. I mean, if you look at all of these, this is still the best one available. We're hoping for something like this. Let's keep trying. This is the one we just did. What did we just do? 6B. Wait, I'm not hitting generate. 470. 25. Nope. So like what I'm doing here, by the way, is if you're curious, because you might not know what is actually happening for this or whatever. Basically, in Emerald version and Ruby, like in Gen 3, the wild method is dependent on, if you're an Emerald version, the lead Pokemon that you have, and then in addition to that, the PID of the Pokemon that you're targeting. So what I'm looking at is this graphs, like this thing that Mux made, in addition to this calculator that they made, that is determining how many rerolls are going to be on the Pokemon, and the amount of PID rerolls shows you what kind of method you're likely to get, basically. So this is, this is 448 again? 67448. So this is our best shot to get a method to Staryu that is going to be... This is pretty much our best shot to get a method to Staryu. Is this the same one? 482. How did I know about that one already? I keep getting spam text. Well, that is not. Alright. A lot of family stuff going on. Yeah. So it looks like we're going to be going for this level 29 Staryu. This level 29 Staryu is on advance 67448, which has 36 rerolls, which according to the data and plots is probably enough to most of the time get Method Wild too. So we're going to be going for that. Okay. I'm going to plug this. My Discord. Okay. So at this point, we need to... This is the one that I'm aiming for. This is the PID. Oh, this is the seed. This is the PID. So first, two things. We need a timid synchronizer. The lead of my PID Pokemon probably also matters. This is relaxed. I need to see if I have a timid synchro. I kind of hope I do. Are you relaxed? These are all probably relaxed Muse. Yeah. I don't know if this game would have one. Good morning, Misoki. RNG is cheating. You should always breed your Pokemon the legit way. This is legit. Why do you think it's cheating? Have you ever actually is your mind made up? Are you open to hearing any arguments against the point that you already believe, or what? You know what I mean? Let's trace anyway. Okay, we're gonna have to RNG a synchronizer. This is gonna be a bit of a journey. Oh, let me get live split open. Using improper coding of the game's RNG to your advantage. Yes, I've RNG before. I mean, the coding is not improper. They made the game this way on purpose. What do you mean? This is not... I mean, in Emerald's case specifically, it's improper. I don't disagree with that. But in most cases... It is implemented and functioning exactly as intended without any errors. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is get a synchronizer. Well, I can't change the fact that Emerald's initial seed is always broken. That's how the game works. First of all, that's how the game works. Emerald's initial seed is broken. That's not my fault that Game Freak goobed it. Second of all, I'll say this. It work in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the initial seeding is not broken at all. It works totally, completely as intended. And I can still RNG manip in that game. It's not broken in any way, fully working as intended. And I can RNG manip in that game. So what about that? Ruby Sapphire, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Coliseum, XD, all of Gen 4, all of Gen 5, all of Gen 6, all of Gen 7 are all RNG manipable. And there's no glitches, no errors, or anything like that. Okay. So we need to RNG manip. Let me go to the 10 lines again. We need to RNG manip a, just say synchronizer. I don't know if this will, you know, the lead synchro probably matters here. Well, the thing is, I've said your piece. I mean, you can do it, but it doesn't mean you're supposed to. It's obviously not intended. Just saying. I mean, can you prove it's not intended? Would it? Like, what are you talking about? Like, you have no evidence to bet. Like, the point is, A, is unintended cheating. B, can you prove to me that it's unintended? Right? You're the one making the claim that it's unintended and it's not allowed. You are the one who has to prove to me that those things are true. I don't think anyone has ever successfully proven that it's both unintended and it's not allowed. Like, I don't think anyone's proven that to me ever. I don't think you've proven that there when you said your piece. Like, if you don't want to have a discussion with me, that's totally fine. But what's this place called? Like, I don't know why you're coming in trying to argue with me if you're not. Like, listen, you have to understand, I'm going to be one of the best prepared people to argue against what you've just said. So, like, if you're not willing to stick it out, and art, like, why did you even try? Basically, that is what I'm trying to say there. We're looking for timid only. I guess I could look for. Let's go down. $191's probably a little too low. Is this really the earliest timid synchro? Alright, we'll go with this. So, advanced 2101 is what we're aiming for. But we don't want variable target, we want other thing. 2101. Switch that back. And slot 2 or golden. Alright, cool. And I'll save. Bro was just baiting, ignore him. I mean, I think it's like an important conversation to have. I have to be able to defend my point. Can you prove it? I think the burden of proof rests on your shoulders here. Tim, why do you think Game Freak intended people to RNG manip? Obviously, RNG manips systems are supposed to be hidden. For example, the IV system is completely hidden and invisible to the player. The EV system is also completely invisible and hidden to the player. There is no way to visibly see how it works. The base stats are completely invisible and hidden to the player, and yet there's multiple tools and multiple different ways to view them online. Never ever have they been viewable in the game at all. And I'm allowed to view them and use them for competitive purposes, right? I think it's pretty clear at this point they are fine with players. I think it's pretty clear at this point they're fine with players like data mining for info to get hidden info systems into the game. Like they're okay with players obtaining hidden values via data mining or other things like that. I think that's totally obvious that they're okay with those things. I think it's pretty obvious that that's their stance, right? That they're okay with players finding secret info and hidden info and data mined info, because the entire competitive scene rests on it. You are cheating. Why is the RNG community so defensive? Well, it's defensive because we're defensive because it's not just you are cheating. It's, yep, the damage formulas. Wolfglick, for example, has shared a insanely comprehensive damage calculation, pre-calculation formula that he made against all of the biggest possible threats in the 2016 World Championships. I think that's really cool and awesome. He could only do this because a damage calculator has the exact damage formulas which were data mined. You can't get those without data mine. Okay, so we're aiming for 2101, right? So we should do, let's go like 1800 to 10,000 is fine. Okay. Uncheck filter. We're looking for a Zubat, lead none, nature mild. All right. 7, 23, 12, 9, 12, 10, 13. Okay, this is what I hit. That just about makes sense. And like, yes, I come off defensive, because people like will come up to me and say like that the way that I'm having fun, like I need you to understand, like you're literally telling people and me that I'm cheating when literally all I'm doing is I'm running a timer on my app and I'm pushing A on my DS. Like, to me, you seem delusional when you claim that that's cheating. Like, it's insane to me to claim that that is cheating. New sub. Oh, I missed a sub. Sunnyside Inns, welcome to Happiny. Thank you so much. And that is a Snapple fact. Okay. Real fact number 75. Now, I'm warning you that this real fact is not going to be true. The average person makes 1,140 phone calls each year. That was maybe true in 2003, whenever this book came out. When this book come out? It says it somewhere in the book. Oh, they had this printed locally. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that. This book was 2004. So no way that's true any longer. What's up, Jerbski? How you doing? Thank you very much, F-Day. I appreciate it. The goal was to make a curse. Timid synchro, we got it. Literally first try. Literally first try. Bro, I make like 7. That's what I'm saying, Sonny. All right. This is perfect. So now we need to go set up for the contest painting. They are legitimately obtained mon. In fact, you have not been able to rebut my argument. Like, I'm saying that your belief is wrong. You can have a belief and you can believe false things. You are shifting the goalposts, 7R209. And in fact, can you define what an exploit is? Please define to me what is an exploit. I would love to know what you think an exploit is. Because again, the entire time you're RNG manipulating, the code of the game is functioning not just normally, but exactly as it was intended to function. What I am doing is not exploiting it because it's not a bug or a glitch. I have such, and anyone else who does RNG manips so well how the game works that they just know what's going to happen when they push A at a specific time. Yo, thank you for the membership, Misasoki. I appreciate you. Another Snapple fact incoming. Yeah, RNG manipulation is not a bug or a glitch. It's not a bug or a glitch. But the thing is, your definition of an exploit is not what RNG manipulation is. That's not a bug or a glitch. Okay, real fact number 109. Smelling bananas and or apples can help you lose weight. What? I don't think this person is stupid. Yeah, but I'm just saying that you're wrong, right? What I'm saying is you can have a belief, 7R 2019, but your belief is not founded in the facts of reality, which makes you wrong. Like, for example, if you believed in flat Earth, you could say, sorry guys, I disagree with you, but I believe what I'm saying is true. And if you were a flat earther, you'd still be wrong. Like, that's what I'm trying to say to you. Okay. So, first thing we need to do is change my secret ID. This PID, let's go to... I'm just gonna do this in Pokefinder, I think, because I don't remember where Lincoln's... Actually, I could just plug retailrng.com. Retailrng.com or Pokemon-RNG.com or PokemonRNG.net. All of these websites will take you to the same website where there's multiple guides on Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald on how to use the tools that I'm using. And I'm going to go to the tool linked for JS Finder IDs. Initial seed doesn't matter. We're gonna check the PID box and paste that there. Let's go. Okay. And we could even check the TID box if we wanted to. Probably, I think. Yep, 524. So let's also check the TID box and do 623. Ooh. Well, that stinks. It's a little less good than Pokefinders. That's fine. I might use Pokefinders now, actually, just because I want a specific trainer ID. Okay. So we're looking for... We're gonna go to Ace. What we got? Yeah, we got there. Now, remember when SpongeBob Nep2 makes Crepetty and SpongeBob only makes one? That's what RNG manip shinies are to you. I mean, you cannot like doing RNG manipulation because you think that you can feel emotionally that it's too easy to get RNG manip shinies, so it's not as fun for you. I'm not telling you that's not valid. That's a totally valid feeling to have. It's your feeling. I can't change that from you. Change TID and SID with exit code boot. I think I have bootstrapped. I always forget how you check if bootstrapped is on. I think I have it. If I have, if I have that Makuhita, I have bootstrapped. Okay, yeah, I do. This is the bootstrapped save. Perfect. TID 623. Give me a thingy. Yes, exactly, Shao. I totally agree. The problem is that RNG people think that their feeling in this is matter of fact. My feeling is correct. I'm not telling you, I am not saying to you emotionally it doesn't feel like I'm cheating. I'm telling you objectively, based on the rules that Pokemon Company sets forth for tournaments, it is legal. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, it is completely legal as per the rules that Game Freak has put forth, and nothing that you have provided is literally any evidence towards your point that it would be cheating. I'm not saying to you that you personally, if you don't enjoy doing RNG manips, or you think that it makes it too quick to get a shiny or to get a competitive Pokemon for the battle frontier, like, that you're wrong for feeling that way, because you're not. Like, you're totally valid. Wait, what? Oh, I missed a thing. Okay. I am telling you that if you're talking about, like, tournament play or whatever the heck, which is what I assumed you were initially talking about, I thought you mentioned it, but maybe you didn't, that it is not illegal according to their own rules. Just so you understand. It's totally valid to dislike doing any I don't like shiny hunting. In fact, a lot of shiny hunters have talked about this before, and I can talk about it. Nobody plays Gen 3 multiplayer. Plenty of people play Gen 3. I play Gen 3 multiplayer. And if you're talking about using it in the frontier, that is a form of multiplayer because people share their records, for the record. Yo, what up, Tempest King? How you doing? The official rules don't matter compared to a person's opinion, in the sense that, like, the official rules, like, you have, like, the way rules work as a concept is that you have to read the rule, like, someone has to read the rules, and then if the author of the rules isn't there, that person has to make a judgment call on how those rules were meant to be interpreted on a case-by-case basis, right? I mean, you said someone using them in the battle frontier is cheating. Like, you're applying a, like, value judgment to what people are doing in a single player content. And I would argue the frontier via record sharing can be viewed as a multiplayer experience. No, the battle frontier, people literally share their records and use, like, to see how big people, like, how far of a streak that they got. That's multiplayer. Like, it's like, for example, someone would ask, is speedrunning single player? Like, I would argue no. Speedrunning is like a multiplayer activity because it is a form of competition between two people, right? You're allowed to feel whatever you want, but you're, like, basically feeling specific things and then using that as a value judgment against the whole. Like I don't need, so if you're just talking about, right, if you're just talking to me about, like, I don't want to RNG manip, I didn't like it. Okay, that's fine. Like, why are you saying that to me? I guess would be my question, if that makes sense. Like, if you're talking just about single player, this doesn't matter. Right? Like, what is this conversation then, right? Like, nobody's telling you that you're invalid for feeling like you don't want to RNG manip. Like, nobody said anything to you about that, but you've just come in to tell me that you've come in, like, what I think is bothersome, especially about what you've just done here, right? Is you've come into my space where me and my chat think that RNG manipping is cool and fun, and you've just screamed, I don't like doing that. You can't make me do it. And it's like, okay, why? Why have you done that? Why have nobody asked? Like, seriously, like, there's not even a point to this discussion anymore. If you're exclusively talking about single player experiences, to me, there's no discussion to be had. you're allowed to feel whatever you want. If you don't like RNG manipulating, totally valid. But like, don't come into spaces and tell other people who are doing it that you think it's cheating. Cheating's a very loaded word, right? You have to understand why people would be annoyed if you're coming to them, telling them that their hobby, the way they play a single player game, is cheating, right? Like, you have to understand why that's like annoying and frustrating to people. It's very strange. Like, it's like weird to do, to be honest with you. Okay, we changed my secret ID successfully. So now we have to start going for this specific seed. So we got the custom tab. Doing MS. Actually, we're doing MS for 5,000. We're doing seed. And we're doing advances. We'll do 2100 advances. I'm serious. Like, it's like, again, it's totally valid. I'm not telling you to do RNG. You have to do it, blah, blah. Meh. I mean, you have to understand, like you're being defensive in like a way that's like kind of cringe. Like, like you're going meh because you don't want to engage with this anymore because you're not enjoying the pushback that you're getting. But like, what's happening, like what happened to us is like you came in and gave pushback. Check my text. Oh, I'm sorry. Can do. What size and any description? 6 of 10. I will double ask them. I don't. Oh, he's answering me right now. Okay, so 6, hold on. 6-inch. Sorry. I should have expected you'd have a late lunch today, babe. Okay, sorry. Yes. Oh my god. My stream is a disaster at this moment. I never want to close Messenger, and I always do. 6-inch short. Okay, whew. All right, we're back. I think I've answered all my obligations. I have my messenger window open so I can actually see when my wife messages me. I've literally made this mistake a million times some. Okay, we're doing wild 2 probably. Change this from 0 to 2800. Okay. And we're going to be on Victory Road 1F. No lead. Perfect. All right, here we go. We should be ready to go, everybody. We should be ready to go. We're actually starting the attempts now. And I should put up the poll. Did you like stream? Yes. Staryu. What up, Sean? How you doing? Why 5 IV and not 6 IV? You do not want, you often at times do not want 6 perfect IVs on a special attacker when it's not going to be damaging anything. Okay. It's not an exploit. Well, like, you define 7R 2019. I need you to understand. You said an exploit is using a glitch to gain an advantage. RNG manipulation is not a glitch by your own definition. You, like, literally, it's not a glitch. I don't know what else you want. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's literally just not a glitch. Like, I don't know what else you want. No, don't do that. Windows 11, you son. Okay. That's too big now. What? Okay. I don't know why I turned it off. I should have just soft reset. Everyone has me all frazzled. People are asking me to do things. Okay, but if you 7R 2019, you need to understand that you could randomly press a button and get an instant good shiny IV Pokemon. You understand that, right? Anything that I get with RNG manipulation could literally happen with random luck. What you said has literally done... that is not an argument, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Just ban him. I think I'm good for now. We could leave it a little longer. To me, I don't read this person as rage baiting. This person, to me, a rage baiter would be being much more rude to me. As far as I can tell, this person isn't being rude and is doing their best to engage in a good faith argument. The last statement is not very indicative of that, but what I would say is what they're doing is, right, they're looking at something. When you say you're literally pressing a button at the right time and getting an instant shiny good IV Pokemon, what you've done there is you've looked at something and then emotionally you've said, oh, this feels like cheating emotionally to me. But all the evidence you've provided has shown that it is in fact not cheating. But you can't get over, like, because you have no arguments, you're resorting exclusively to emotion and feelings to say that someone is cheating, which I would say to you, if you're going to say that people are cheating, right, you should have some good evidence, because that's like a pretty serious accusation, right? The thing is, Neep, I'm gonna say Neep Norp. Surely it's not Gneep Gnorp. Surely it's Neep Norp. I think a lot of people have the experience that you have where they feel like RNG manipulation is cheating, and that's in part for two reasons, right? One, listen, I'm not trying to fucking toot my own horn. I'm good at this. I managed to make it, in some respect, my actual job. So I make it look easier because I've been doing this for literally years, right? The second thing is, in certain games, it can be easy to just get a quick shiny, which can lead to it feeling like it's really easy. I tend to use RNG manipulation for a little bit more complicated or rare targets, or difficult to get targets otherwise. And so like the more specific the target you're going for, the harder RNG manipulation gets. Okay, seed. Or try again. Gen 6 chain fishing is literally faster than a lot of RNG manips. Actually, this is not even a joke. This is actually true, Silk, because I had never done Gen 6 chain breeding until I wrote my guide for Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, right? Where I realized a lot of people, or I realized that from my perspective, the TID RNG plus is hard for beginners because it's using Japanese only tools and using Blink, and you don't need any specific TSV to get good IV shinies in this game. So I realized that you could find your TSV by finding your seed and then immediately going to do a fish chain. And I had never done chain fishing before. And chain fishing is actually so easy. It literally took me, I mean, the stream is here. I found a shiny Octillery in 20 casts, which was 25 minutes. And in ORAS, it was 40 casts in 25 minutes. So in X and Y, I found it even faster. So chain fishing, no joke, is actually insanely quick. It's insanely fast. It literally, 25 minutes is already faster than it's going to take me to do this RNG minute. Nothing about RNG manipulation is distinct from regular gameplay that happened to get an encounter when the RNG... That's true. Nothing about RNG manipulation is meaningfully distinct. I mean, you have to understand, I'm not really a shiny hunter. Right, I got into doing RNG manipulation. I got into RNG manipulation because of competitive Pokemon. I wanted to get competitive Pokemon from what seemed to me to be legitimate. Like, where I still got to play the game and do the breeding and hatch the eggs and get the parents, but it didn't take me literally like months to get a single Pokemon. And again, remember, this is from Gen 5, when there wasn't easy breeding, right? Getting a 5 IV Pokemon took a very long time in that game, right? So when I started making these videos, I realized pretty quickly that shiny hunting was a much bigger audience than my video, than competitive was. So when I made the tutorials, the tutorial always clickbaits shiny Pokemon because I know that's got a bigger audience. And little did I know, a lot of shiny hunters did not like that I was doing that. I think the communities have both since calmed down. And I'm like very bad at social engagement and interacting with other humans. I was one seed early, so we're close. I haven't done RNG manip to get the shiny Rayquaza, but your e-reader cards are insane. Well, thank you, Jose. I appreciate you. I love making the e-cards. It's very fun. It's like a really... Oh, by the way, guys. Is using Ace to change your secret ID a glitch? Absolutely, yes. I thought about doing it, Shao. I thought about doing it, and I didn't. I promise you, I did think about doing it that. Yeah, I've done the Dream Yard. Black and White Timer 0, Black and White 2 Timer 0 is just annoying. Yeah, it just sucks. I mean, I don't think Ace is necessarily cheating. It's a glitch, but yeah. Gen 5's manips, Black and White 1 specifically probably has the easiest manips. Gen 4 might be easier overall. Yeah, so like if you can do everything just within the game, why would it be cheating? It depends on the context that you're talking about, like what even is cheating. It depends on like the rules that you're trying to follow. Like you have to understand 7R 2019. You have to understand this. There is not going to be one singular definition that is cheating that applies to all contexts, right? I would argue that because all players have the potential to use arbitrary code execution and glitches, because all it takes is a vanilla copy of the game, that specifically makes it not cheating, right? However, if you were to engage in competition in some way with a person, and in the rules it said don't use glitches, then it would be cheating in that specific context, right? Does that make sense? And in some cases, I would even argue would I consider as valid as obtaining them legitimately? Well, I mean, it depends on what you're asking. If you said, yes, I would consider it just as valid, basically. The context is what matters. If you said, I just wanted the special Poke Center message, I don't care if people think that I got it legitimately or not, then I would say, yeah, that's, what is valid to you? Like, what do you think valid means? Like, what do you think valid means? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're playing a single player game however you want to, right? Any way to play a single player game in any way that you want is valid. If I wanted to put an action replay into my game and clone my favorite Pokemon 600 times, I would say that that is a valid way to do it and not cheating because I'm not playing multiplayer with anybody. When I was a kid, my team in gold version, this is not a joke, my team in gold version was 4 Feraligators, Lugia, and Suicune. And I didn't breed them, I just used the cloning glitch and turned my Game Boy Color off a bunch of times to get 4, like to clone my Feraligator, my starter Pokemon. Would you say that that's invalid as a way to enjoy the game? That's a way, that would, to me, that's the valid way to play gold version because that's how I enjoyed playing it when I was 9 or however old I was, 8, I don't know how old I was. Do you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? So like, why would you call that invalid? I'm asking my personal take. Would I consider it cheating? You're saying the word cheating in ways that don't make sense. I wouldn't say it's cheating. I would say cloning 6 of your favorite guys using a clone glitch is not cheating because that's the way that I had fun personally with a single player game. There are no rules for single player games because you're not playing with other people. You're playing solo. It only becomes cheating the moment you enter into some sort of competition. Like any feeling that you have is cheating, right, is a personal experience, like tied to you, right? When you're playing a single player game, aside from the rules of the game, aka literally how the game functions, right? I can't go to Johto in this game because it's not possible. And that's a rule of the game. But aside from the way that you feel, there are no rules, right? I feel like for me, I would not hack in all 4 trainer stars, because the point of getting all 4 trainer stars, from my perspective, is to do the tasks, which can be tedious, to get all of the trainer stars. So if I wanted them, I would get them, and I did get them. I did that on my own, manually, without hacking or glitches or whatever the fuck, right? But if someone was just like, I just want to see the cool message at the Poke Center, and they were like, yeah, I just used Ace to get it, I'd be like, cool. Did you have fun? And they would probably say, yeah, I did have fun. It was cool. And I would say, cool. Because doing Ace can lead you to learning new things, right? There's not a code right now, as far as I'm aware, to set all of the trainer cards, right? So the person would probably have to write their own Ace code, or they would have to join the Glitch City community and interact with others to get an Ace code going. And that in and of itself is a different way of having fun, because either they're learning how to code their own Ace code, or they're engaging in a new community and meeting new people and having fun and making friends. So in either case, to me, that's valid. And if the Ace code already exists, maybe they don't have Ace set up on their thing, and they just wanted to learn how to set Ace up, and so they do that code first. To me, that's also valid and fun. Why would it not be? I agree, using the word cheater in this way is a category error. It's not correct. Whew. I would not look at them and say they are the same. But does it matter if they're the same? What I'm saying to you is I look at those people and I don't think these are the same, these are not the same. I look at the scenario and I go, why do you care if it is the same? The judgment that I would have is, did each of these people have fun? Like, you're basically wanting to say that because you took longer to do a thing in a single player video game. I hit the seed twice. I'm not gonna... Like, you're basically saying because the thing that I did takes longer, my thing should be valued more than the other person's thing. But the thing is, your thing is a single player thing. You cannot value another person's experience, right? Like, you can't directly compare what two people experienced and what they did. If that makes, like, all the value of playing a single player game is the fun that you had. That's it. That's all the value that a single player experience contains, is the fun you personally had. That's it. Nothing else matters, okay? It doesn't matter if another person For example, let's say you spend 1,000 hours collecting every Pokemon on your Emerald version save, right? And then you fucking die. And your mom goes to the store and sells your copy of Pokemon Emerald because she's like, I gotta get rid of all my son's shit, right? Then someone else goes into the store and they buy it and they put your Emerald in and it's got 1,000 hours and every Pokemon and everything. And they just start playing around with the save. They just start running around, using your Pokemon, having fun. Is what that person did cheating because they just bought a game that had everything completed in it? It doesn't matter if it's cheating because there's no such thing as cheating. They're having fun with the game that they got. No, there is no such thing. Cheating in a single player game, it doesn't matter. All the cheating that you would be engaging in would be against self-imposed rules that you have in your head. Like, your philosophy on like what this is and what like conceptually is happening is like so far removed from what I believe is happening and like how I think that reality works. Like, we like don't live in the same reality. Cheating equal unfair advantage. Having it faster than someone else has no effect on their experience. Exactly, yes. You can't cheat because, like, there is no one else to cheat against. You could argue that you would be cheating yourself out of the experience, but those are your own rules, right? Not somebody else's rules. This is the wrong. Okay, we were 1 seed early. I keep turning it all the way off like it's fire red. Yes, exactly. You're cheating yourself whether you realize it or not. No. Oh, stupid fucking emerald. Dumbass fucking berry program ass. Yeah, projecting your own feelings and rules to other people doesn't make any sense. Like, I could say the same to you. You don't know how fun it is to hack an entire team of Pokemon and shinies and run around with them and fart around with them. Like, you literally don't know because you haven't done it. And again, you also cannot understand another person's feelings. It's not possible, right? And what I mean by this is, you can say this person's cheating themselves out of an experience because they're using action replay or because they're using glitches or whatever, right? But you cannot understand the way that they're having fun. They can explain it to you. I've explained it to you here. You clearly do not understand that I, A, truly believe I'm not cheating, B, truly believe you cannot cheat in a single player game, and C, like, are your rules that you have don't make any sense to me, right? What the fuck? What did people write under my announcement? SYBA. This is Bayou? I don't even get it. You have to understand S7R 2019. You have literally made up what cheating is in your own head. Nobody else understands your definition beside you. And then you're going around telling other people, this is obviously cheating because I feel that it's cheating. I need you to understand that. Like, your idea of what cheating is, you literally, to this moment, you still have not been able to define cheating. Oh, shut your bitch ass up? Interesting, interesting. All right, who wrote that under my thing? Nep. Nep from my Discord's about to get banned. Which Nep is this? Man. Random stray. Gentle, we got a gold bat here, we do. Oh, I was late one now. Oh my god, I keep turning it all the way off! Nuggy time dubbins for nuggins. Why do I get so many hate comments? I don't understand. To be honest, don't have a great idea. I think my best guess is simply it's people like 7R 2019 who look at something and on like a first reaction to the thing that they see is they go, oh, that looks like cheating or something. And that's their gut feeling. And then they're not interested in examining beyond that, whether it is or not, or what it is or anything like that, right? It's like they just see it as their gut reaction. The thing is, I don't want to be dismissive of a lot of these people, right? So because like the problem is saying something like what I just did is like very dismissive, but like I don't know. The true answer is I don't know. I think it's like a lot of people I think see my setup and they think that I'm either doing this on an emulator or it's only possible on emulator because of the capture card. I also think that a lot of people see that my computer has a program on it and they think that like my GBA is connected to my computer in some way. It's not, right? I think a lot of people think that. I think the person in this chat, 7R 2019, I think that they are, it's not that they're not being in good, they originally I think might have been in good faith, but I think that like they are not understanding what we're saying. Respectful is not the same as being good faith. They're two different things, right? Being in good faith is being able to engage in the arguments, which you are not actually doing, right? You literally said RNG manipulating was cheating, or an exploit, or both. And then I asked you to define exploit, and you did. And then I proved to you that RNG manipulation does not fit your definition of exploit or glitch. And you just started ignoring that point now, right? That's actually what I would call bad faith. You immediately moved the goalpost and refused to even acknowledge that I was correct or that you were incorrect, right? Yeah. You have been, I would agree that you've been respectful even if you've been bad faith. I would argue a lot of right-wingers in America are some variety of polite or respectful. That doesn't mean that I think that they're engaging in good faith when they talk about insane conspiracy theories. Or I would argue that they have like the veneer of respect, not that they're actually respectful, for whatever that's worth as well. Right? Respect is wrong because, right, you're denying people's existence or whatever. Oh my god, I was one late. I'm gonna scream. I have to fucking bink this, but yeah. It doesn't matter what your intention was, to be clear. You literally were doing that. Right? It's not... That's what you were doing. It was the same as like a religious person going, you can live your life how you want, but you're sinning. You're living in sin, and I just think that's bad for the country. That's what you're doing, right? Where even if what you're saying, like, you are putting a value judgment onto that person, even if you're saying verbally that it's okay for them to live how they want to live, and by saying that they're living in sin and it's bad for the country, even if you didn't say they can't live that way, it's implying it's bad to live that way, and you shouldn't live that way, and other people shouldn't live that way and should actively argue against living that way. By doing that, you're telling people how to live, right? Even if you're not explicitly saying, live this way, right? Emerald, heavy rice. Emerald does not matter if there's a dead battery or not. Emerald can have a live battery and RNG will work the same. The RNG not working in Emerald version is like hard coded into the game, has nothing to do with the battery. The devs, they fucked up big time. In Ruby and Sapphire, if you put the battery back in, you'll have to do live battery RNG, or you'll have to only do paintings. Live battery RNG is kind of annoying. I mean, you don't have to say rest in peace while to not condone political violence, if that makes sense. I do think a lot of the people celebrating his death don't actually understand how not good it is. That he got killed, though. But I also don't want to give a single millimeter to those people. I also don't really even want to talk about this, to be honest with you. Is this the same Golbat? Oh my god, it's the same fucking Golbat. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna scream. I mean, I talk about politics all the time. Do not get me wrong. I'm just not interested. I'm just like super not interested in having this discussion. I can't soft reset. What? That was really weird. It wasn't working. Yeah, what I'm saying, Ant, is I'm not going to say rest in peace to him. Because I don't believe that. But I'm also not going to say it was good that he got shot, if that makes sense. Yeah, I specifically don't want to talk about the Charlie Kirk stuff right now. I'm not super interested. Yeah, I think... Would RNG be different from English, Japanese? Nope, no difference. Don't go to PokeTubers for political commentary. I mean, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. Like, I don't care if you come to me for political commentary or not. Like, I'll talk about what I want to talk about, right? Like, what my audience wants doesn't really matter. I talk about politics on my stream all the time. I don't talk about that in my videos because my videos are structured and not... My videos are structured and not stream of consciousness. And I'm not interested in doing politics as a career through YouTube because I don't really think that it's super... It can be efficacious. I don't know that I would be specifically efficacious. I don't know that I could handle, like, dealing with all of these, like, insane, right-wing political comments. Like, I don't know that I could handle that type of pressure. Personally, I can handle it on my stream because I'm luckily have cultivated a fairly like-minded audience to me, and so usually when it's like a one right-wing troll, I just get one person and that's all I have to deal with. But also my audience for my stream is like a lot smaller than my audience for my videos, so it's like a much lower pressure environment to deal with than my videos, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. Like, it's literally like on stream, it's a stream of consciousness. Like, I talked about the election. I talk about politics all the time on here. I literally do. Like, if you don't want to hear politics, like, that's your fucking right or whatever, right? Like, I understand that, like, there are even left-leaning people or people who agree with me on a number of issues who don't want to hear politics just because it's an escapism thing, right? I get that. Totally valid. Oh my god, I'm one early now. Totally valid, I get it. But just understand, it is a stream of consciousness. I'm a very politically minded person, I think, and talk about politics on stream all the time, and I will continue to do so whether or not you come to me for politics or not. Like, like, the reason that comment is so annoying because it's so incredulous. Like, do you actually think, you person, mischief of rats, think I give a fuck what you... like, I don't give a fuck what you just said there, if that makes sense, right? Like, I will talk about politics on stream. Like, yeah. Dude, I can't believe I was talking about why that person got banned in my fucking Discord. Ugh. Where do I get my political information from? Well, I mean, what do you mean? I just, like, read news reports about a thing that happened. I don't know, I should have been farther along in the process than I am currently, but yeah. Streams exist for a finite... For the finite time you are streaming, comments last for as long as they remain unmoderated. I don't know. You're not banned. Do you have your chat filtered by top? No, I have it filtered by live. I didn't see you type anything. I have no idea what's going on. No, I didn't ban you from typing or anything. I missed the button. It's fine, but yeah. I mean, the stream title just says it all. We're doing... There's no topic currently of discussion, I guess. I'm just going for the Starmie. I was briefly talking about how I didn't want to talk about the shooting last night, but that's it. Hasty, hasty, hasty. Sorry, we were watching Demon Slayer. Oh my god, I'm early now. Dude, I'm gonna scream. Why am I like this? Axe is the GOAT for that. I don't think it's the first time he's beaten him. He beat... I thought Axe beat HBox at MLG 2014 or something like that, right? Is my Melee lore accurate? Axe versus HBox MLG. Is it this? Is it 2015? No, he surely does not win. When did he beat him last? MLG Anaheim? MLG Anaheim. 2014. It was in 2014. I fucking know. You think I don't know? I'm a fucking fan. I love Melee, bro. I watched this live stream, bro. Motherfuckers. Motherfuckers think I don't know about? That's right! I know about Melee! I knew he beat him once before. That match was so ass. You know, the old theory was that people used to think that Pikachu did well into Jigglypuff for a long time because Pikachu's up smash can kill her early. That was like the old head logic. Back probably before Axe was even like a big player, like a really good player. It's not required, I'm just using it. I don't think glitches are required for almost any RNG. I'm trying to think of an RNG minute where there are glitches required. I don't know if I have a GOAT currently. Mango's suspended for a year, so he can't be the GOAT. He can't be my GOAT while he's suspended. He was my GOAT. He's off GOAT duty for 10 more months. Yeah. Well, I mean, the reason he's suspended is the reason. The thing is, I think what he did is not like unforgivable and is like not gonna permanently tarnish his reputation or whatever. So, I don't know that much. Or I mean, I do mind what he did. Man, fuck you. You know, I feel like most people when I said what I did. What the? Is it not Wild 2? I hit Wild 1, and I'm 1 seed, dude. I'm gonna I can't believe I'm not right. Definitely hear your respect for him. Yeah. Well, I think if you want to look at what he did... No. I think it was pretty obviously bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably never going to be possible in Gen 9 to RNG a Pokemon. I think for Blood Moon, you're just going to have to go the old-fashioned way. Well, the RNG manip isn't what requires a glitch, right, Tenben? What requires a glitch is getting that Pokemon. There is a game where you need glitches to RNG manip, but I'm trying to think about... Oh, I missed the button. What it is. There's some Colo XD manips that require... Would I say those are glitches? There's one Colo manip that needs some form of a glitch. Oh, Gen 8. Gen 8 requires glitches. It doesn't... Technically, Gen 8 RNG does not require glitches, but it does often use them a lot. Which is basically date skipping. In Sword and Shield, you use date skipping to advance raids, and you use date skipping to even do overworld advancements. And that, the way the date skipping works in those games is explicitly a glitch. Use like the disconnect airplane mode thing to make a glitch. That's the, you don't technically need it. You could literally just wait, but yeah. They do get used. What's up, Saitas? How you doing? You do not have to use Ace Snom. It is easiest to use Ace. DDEEFFG. God, I just gotta start calling that person DD. DD has done, I think, has DD not done more than one Fire Red manip? DD has done a Fire Red and Leaf Green TID SID manip. Cow has also done TID SID manip in Emerald, and multiple people have done Emerald TID manips. So it's doable. It is possible. Probable, no. Easy, no. I don't know if I'm ever gonna do it. I might do one ever in Emerald or in Fire Red for TID SID manips. Maybe I will do one ever just to, you know, sort of like a prove my RNG chops or something like that. But other than that, no. I don't see much of a purpose to it. I cannot believe I've missed this so many times. What is this thing? It does work in black and white too. It used to not. The method is different, and for some reason people thought it wasn't possible. You can do it now. My old tutorial still won't work. I'm gonna fucking scream. How am I doing this? NDS slot 2. That's correct. I'm on NDS slot 2. Date skipping is not used for Scarlet and Violet RNG manips. You do change the date to do the item printer manip, but it's not you. It's not like for a manip. Skipping the date is not for a manip. You can skip the date to change the Terra raids to be new ones. But there's no glitch involved in it. You can just change the date without doing anything special. And Sword and Shield, changing the date doesn't work unless you do it like in a specific way, basically. Or the fast date skipping specifically is a glitch. I think Twitter needs to be nuked from the face of the earth. The problem is doing that. It's not like people would just go somewhere else. Yeah, but I feel like Twitter used to be better. I have a B-Sky and I like it there, but I also only use the following tab, so I literally only see things people that I follow post. I don't have an Instagram either. God, I'm too early now, bro. The only the only social media thing that I have besides YouTube and Discord is Blue Sky, and I'm not like a huge Blue Sky user. I haven't updated this timer in a while because I'm hitting one early and one late repeatedly, right? So because of that, there's no reason for me to update because I'm not even consistently being one late or one early. I have no current plans. Because the thing is, Gen 9's basically done, and I've made like 4 videos on Gen 9 or 5 videos. And so like there's just not anything else to cover in Gen 9, honestly. I've been wanting to do Gen 1 for some time, but I just haven't not been able to find spreads, basically. I've actually been thinking about making a BDSP team building video. I don't know if people would watch it though, but it was kind of on my mind for a couple of weeks, like last week and this week even. I was thinking about, I was like, what if I made a competitive BDSP team? And if I did the BDSP video, I wouldn't even use RNG manipulation. I would go full natty on BDSP team builder. I will probably eventually make a BDSP video just in a month where I don't have any ideas for anything to post. But it's gonna be a while from now because I'll probably do a video on making a team in Legends ZA. Like, because there is a weird competitive mode in that game. So I'll probably do a video on Legends ZA when that drops. I'll probably, when Champions drops, I'll probably show myself, like, do a video on making a team using victory points in Champions. Plus, I'll compare that to the speed of making a team in Scarlet and Violet to see if it's any faster. Like, is there a chance that, like, I'm worried personally that VP grinding is going to be so slow, it's not going to be worth it, right? And I have a video, I have another e-reader video in the works that, since it's not going to be this month, it probably will be November or December. We'll see. Depends on how fast I can get it, what I'm trying to do working. Mega Malamar, it's actually my favorite new Mega revealed so far. I really like its design. I fuck with it. Whoa! Oh, we're finally on seed. Holy moly. Took forever, gamers. I have similar to you. My opinion is Malamar, Victory Bell, Dragonite, Hawlucha. What Pokemon do you want to have a Mega Evo? Well, I'm hoping the starters get Megas, because FRLG is one of my favorite Pokemon. So I'm hoping it's not regional variants, and I'm hoping it's a Mega. So I hope FRLG gets a Mega. Yo, thank you for the gifted, Kazan. I appreciate you. I have to update this. I don't even know if this is correct. Everybody send some Blisy love to Kazan for gifting a member. Let me check what I've got. We got 3 today. Oop. Or we have dropped. I think someone gifted. There's like a lot of gifted that dropped off. 56, 7, 59. Sorry, 159. Yeah, there was like 20 gifted in there. I don't think you're dark type yet, are you? That's what I thought. The French water changed them. Well, especially since Kalos would be presumably similar to our time. I definitely don't love Mega Hawlucha. Mega Hawlucha is the only one that I just don't think it's enough. Does that make sense? Okay. No leaks, please. I haven't watched any of the leaks. I don't know or read any of the leaks or anything. I don't know anything about them. To me, Mega Hawlucha just is a little, and I have a similar feeling about Mega Dragonite. Mega Dragonite and Mega Hawlucha are both like understated, if that makes sense. Like, to me, Mega Dragonite is fine. I feel like they didn't change it enough, and I feel similar. And Mega Hawlucha is even, I think, is worse. I think they really didn't change Hawlucha enough. Like, I like the design for Mega Dragonite. I just feel like they could have done more. I don't know. I'm saying it's not different enough from regular Hawlucha, basically. I just don't think that they're big enough changes. I like the freaks. Like, Mega Victory Bell is a fucking freak. And it's similar to, I don't think that Mega Malamar is like... Mega Malamar is like a way weird design too. Like, they really changed it up. Like, if we look at all the Mega Pokemon... I like, a lot of people, I think, didn't like Mega Dragonite for... Like... They felt like its design is like bad or something. I don't dislike the design. I just think it's like not enough. Like, I think the Kanto starter megas are very similar. Like, the Kanto starters are like not, their megas aren't that good. I don't hate the Kanto starter megas. They're okay, but they're not like too different from their regular designs, right? But then, if you look at, like, I like Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam is a freak. Right? Mega Pinsir is, like, too samey. Mega Ampharos. Hilarious. That one's a freak. It's not that different, but it's different enough. I like Mega Heracross. Mega Heracross is a weird design. We also have... I actually like the Hoenn starter megas a little bit more. Blaziken is a little bland, but I really like Swampert's mega specifically. Swampert's mega is awesome. I also really like Mega Camerupt. Mega Glalie? Oh, I like Mega Salamence a lot as well. Yeah, some of these are cool. Yeah, I don't like Mega Lucario that much either. I like Mega Slowbro. It's kind of funny. Mega Slowbro has like Mega Victory Bell energy. Do you know what I mean? I agree, Ellie. Tropius could deserve a Mega. I like Mega Beedrill. Mega Beedrill's pretty cool. So we're gonna change the seed plus and minus to 0. We're gonna change the advances to like 30,000. We smear. $36. We advanced 4, so we did this many advances. We have to do a calculator bit to get rid of that. So we're gonna subtract 700. We should also minus like 260 for the sweet scent animation. So we are at advanced 13,250. Okay, so that is our starting point. We are aiming to get to this advance 6, 7. So we're aiming to get to 6, 7, 4, 4, 8. So let's open another calculator really quick. So we have to do 54,198 more advances. I'll subtract another 2,000 from this. We'll just do a 52,000 advance rate. We'll just do this weight raw in the overworld, right? Because I want to eat a sandwich anyway. We do a 15-minute wait. I'm gonna make a PB&J. PB brand of choice? I don't have a PB brand. I'm not loyal to a specific brand. This is the one from Aldi. I will tell you, actually, though, the one from Aldi tastes more like peanuts than like fucking Jiffy or whatever brand I had last time. I had like a brand name last time, and the one from Aldi legit just tasted more like peanuts. It was crazy. I was like shocked. I was like, oh, this tastes like peanuts. I'm not opposed to chunky, but I don't usually go for it. If all the store has is chunky at the time, then I will do it, but otherwise, no. Like, I don't hate it, it's just not my preference, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not like a... I just like peanut butter, to be honest with you. It's just a yummy thing. I'm a peanut butter centrist. I'm more smooth, creamy or smooth leaning, whatever you want to call it. So it's like a centrist leaning smooth. What's ants on a log? It's peanut butter with raisins, right? Okay, we have to wait here for 800 more seconds. I'm gonna go make my PB&J. Guys, please do not leave. I have to put my real world glasses on, take my computer glasses off. By the way, check out this thing Amanda made for me. This is like to put my glasses down on, like, so like, my glasses when they're on my desk, I sit them on it. So the Blisy looks like this. Isn't that cute? Okay, I'll be right back. All right. Hello. Chair stream is over. How's it going, chat? No, there's only a charm in black too. Black and White 2 also has another way to lower the odds even further via one of the passes. Via like an entry power. It's called the luck power. I don't think you need the Friend Safari. I don't think the Friend Safari even has any Pokemon exclusive to it. Ten lines covers it now, Misasogi. That's insane to do, Beatus. No, I don't think I would. PK Hex is just doing its best guess as to what RNG frame the Pokemon originated on. So PK Hex doesn't actually know. It's just guessing that it came from its sync frame. Jirachi does not need a specific trainer ID, secret ID, Misasoki. Jirachi comes with its own trainer ID and secret ID. What do you mean the home challenges on Platinum? I didn't even know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like the villa in the fight area? Oh, Bemelin's sleeping on the floor, guys. What the heck? Look at her. Why is she on the floor? Hey, Bem. Look at Semolina. You guys remember when she was 1 inch big? I love this cat. She's so good. Look how fluffy her tail is. Do you know how fluffy her tail is? It's crazy. Blanket on the chair. What you wanted? I hope I'm not annoying. How was that? How was that? She'll be in frame now. We're taking her apple picking this weekend. That's gonna be fun. We have trained her on the harness and leash and in the backpack extremely well. So she likes going out in the harness and walking around with us, and she likes being in the backpack. So we're gonna take her apple picking. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'll probably post pictures of it. We also thought about taking her to the Michigan Ren Fair, but we ended up not doing it because we just didn't know. We've never been there before, so we didn't know how long it would take, and like she's never been on a walk that's like that long, so we didn't want her to like we didn't want it to be overwhelming or leave early because of her, and it was a little bit of a drive for us. Like when we lived in New York, we lived like literally like 10 minutes from the New York Ren Fair, so it would have been easier to take a cat there, but here we had to actually go on somewhat of a drive. Greetings from NYC here. Oh yeah, I used to live in like Orange County, New York. So I was like 35 minutes out of the city. Like no traffic, like to like the GW basically, or to the to like across the TZ bridge, or what do they fucking call it now? It's named after the governor, right? The Governor Mario Cuomo Bridge. What fucking prick. Actually, insane Blisy lore, I witnessed the Tabanzi Bridge get destroyed. I was literally on the Hudson River, like at the water watching it. I wonder if I have the video from it still. Would have been 2018 sometime, I think. Moved in February. The video I ended up taking was like shit, so I don't know. If I saved it. It's me building my brother's deck. Nope. Yeah, I've seen it. I've been back to New York since I moved, but... No, I've never heard of it. I'm not a big creepypasta enjoyer. Okay, we're ready to actually do the RNG minute now, fellas. Holy moly, let's get going with it. So we will be doing soup blood. Why did this shrink? Anybody know why that just shrunk? That was insane. Do we have all methods here? Perfect. This Abra is going to have to be in the lead. Ooh, maybe I should have picked a longer wait time. Actually, I need to register the super rod. So I think we're only going to go on attempts where we get a Pokemon right away. I think that's the plan. I'm not gonna do 2 casts like that, right? Okay. Man, nope, it's not. Hey, I'm getting my seed right, shoutouts right, everything. RNG hunting for Heracross. When I headbutt, it gives me shiny spear instead. Any idea what's going wrong? I'm not sure off the top of my head. It's been a long time since I've done any headbutt manips. Alright, we got a Whalemer. Your best bet's to just join my Discord and ask for help there. Mid-synchron. 27. You can type exclamation point Discord and a link should show up from Nightbot. What is this thing? Whalemer Timid. Okay. A lot of potentials. All wild too. These are all probably exactly the same Whalemer, right? These are all same PID. Oh, we could check by level though. 27. It's got to be one of these two, so either one's fine. Oh, I need to put the offset in here. You know what? That's what I should have done. What? How could I be so far off? What? Did I like horribly overshoot this? What? You water veil? Oh wait, this offset's wrong, I think. Right, hold on. My brain isn't good. I waited 52,000 plus 13,250, right? We're at 65548, that's what we're at. This makes more sense. Okay. This makes a lot more sense. And it has to be one of these. So we'll just say I hit this. Okay, and we are aiming for... So let's lower this back down to like 5,000. Right. What, any to disable IV filters? So this should be it exactly. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, let's try again. Did I save here? I hope I did. This is a lot of thingies. Jeez Louise, that's so many. That was so many. Oh, it's a shiny Whalemer. Well, the funny part is we're not keeping this. We're close! This shows that we're close, I'll tell you that. Actually, could I keep this? Could we make this a 2-for-1 special? Because the thing is, how does Whalemer get self-destruct? This is probably timid, right? Alright, it's 31, 49, 36, 58, 36, 56. Oh. I was 2 advances late. It's oblivious. So I need to double check. Whale Lord Smogon RS. People run this like lead, right? Oh, let me look at Jimothy Cool Whale Lord. Jimothy Gaming. Is there no... Can I search Whale Lord? Whale Lord Wednesday.
It's Whale Lord Wednesday. Hello.
Do you have the theme here? Okay, it's mild. We got a mild Whale Lord. How does Whale Lord get self-destruct? Does it just learn it, or is it egg move? What? How does it get this move? Is this from XD? Oh, it's an XD tutor from XD? Explosion's a tutor here, right? We can learn it from here. Oh, it's one of the XD one-time use tutors. Okay. So I could learn self-destruct on it, but it wouldn't be max power, so I don't think I'm going to keep this with. This Whale Lord is level 31, so I hit this one. I hit Advanced 2006. Looks. Right, so we reset again. Oh, Bem left. What the heck? So I won't be keeping that Whale Lord just because. Okay, we gotta go back. There's multiple of them. Yeah, I could hit the shiny whale lord many times. So the thing about fishing is that you should try and always fish. Like, you always want to fish on one reel in. This is... So if you get a not even a nibble, don't try again. Hello? They're basically the same shiny when you think about it. Wow. I can't believe I'm not getting any... Well, Bem Bem didn't leave. She's behind the computer. Every not even a nibble is the game failing to generate a Pokemon, which advances the RNG, basically. And so you'll get slightly inconsistent results. Hello? What is going on? I've not even nibbled like 5 times consecutively. What the fuck? I'm gonna wait until like 16. Okay, there we go. The thing is, I think the call for how many dots there are also advances the RNG. Ooh, non-shiny, huh? Look at Semolina. She sits out by the window here and hangs out with me. Mama? She's literally, you guys can't even see her. She's right behind you, though. She's right behind you guys. If y'all are having a good time, you're enjoying the fishing stream, please consider becoming a channel member. It's only $1.99 a month. You get access to my videos early and other behind-the-scenes content. It's just like a Twitch sub, except I get more of the money than Twitch would allow. What level are you? 30 flat. I probably was 1 early, it looks like. Kelly would say, pss, 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 pss. She's so young, I don't think she knows about pss, pss, pss. And if you're really having a good time and you want to help out, but you don't want to spend any money on me, or you can't, totally fine. Just hit the like button. It's a free way to help out the stream. We've had over 100 viewers the entire time, and I've only had 70 likes because I haven't been asking for it, which is fine. Not even a nibble, huh? We are getting not even a nibbled. Alright, there we go. Skip this for a Taz song. Level 35, Whalemer. This could be a little bit late. This could be 4 dances late. I haven't really never made tutorials on arbitrary code execution, and I don't super plan to. My feedback guide's pretty old. It's probably not up to date. And there are definitely better ways to control the V-blank now. See, I've gotten that dot pattern before. Level 31. Yeah, I don't know this Whalemer. We'll catch it, see where I landed. Did you check all the methods, like method 1, 2, and 4? Ooh, it didn't even hit. 31, 129, 48, 28, 56, 25, 50. We were a little bit early, and that was wild 4. It was sync failure, 9/9. I'm gonna try without calibration 1 or 2 more times, we'll see. Semolina. Dang it. Hey, Blisy, I just want to say thank you for the guides. I hatched an almost perfect Starmie on Hargold. Very nice. How long you been RNG manipping? You had to restart for that SID? Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. When I first started RNG manipping in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, I restarted to RNG manip my trainer ID for a Latios. And Latios, I did the event as well. Ooh, Staryu. Not shiny though. Let's catch it, see where we landed. I haven't seen a Staryu yet. Honestly, what Gen 3 legendaries are even worth it for the Battle Frontier, counting your e-reader stuff? Suicune is the best of my e-reader Pokemon for the Frontier. You can't use mythicals in the Frontier, so Deoxys, Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, Those are off the table. You also can't use the box art legends. We were exactly one advance late. That's literally exactly one late. So I think Suicune's the best of the legendaries for the Frontier by like a mile. And then I think also, if you wanted to look at what are good legendaries, Latios. Latios and Latias are the two best legendaries for the Frontier that are allowed. Are any of the birds good? I used Moltres a little bit. In the pyramid for one of the runs. I don't remember why. Can I get a shiny Staryu, please? Oops, I didn't need to reset. I just ran. Oh, it's hard to run with the Abra. Not even a nibble is crazy. I feel like we should learn, I should just like learn how to like target. Clusters of like acceptable fishing advances. But it might not even be worth it because it would be kind of hard to figure out what my exact PRNG state is from my timer plus battle record setting right now. Come on. Shiny Staryu. Give it to me. Dang it. 31 Whalemer. That's like one early, I think. I did a fire red and leaf green RNG earlier this week. I just didn't want to. Does synchronized work if the Pokemon's fainted? Does anybody know about that? I think it works too. It's just been a while since I've done it. Okay. Got a nibbies. Whew. Come on, give me that Staryu, baby. Brother. I'll calibrate on the next one. I'll calibrate off the next one, I promise. And Fire Red could screw me just as well with the not even a nibble thing. Emerald just has the dots. What? Oh, because I never canceled it. I use my SpongeBob GBA, so I'm bound to find a shiny aquatic life form, right? No. It was a different Whalemer, I know. It was a 31 female, I think, which I haven't seen before. Whoa, one? It's kind of rare, no? Yo, Pudding Word, welcome to Happy Knee. Thank you so much. Pudding Worm. I don't know why I said it like that. I've hit this one before, so let's catch this, see what's going on with it. Oh. Whalemer. Oops. Relaxed. Two advances early. We're close. We're skirting around. I got a Snapple fact to read. I'll read the Snapple fact, after I get a reel in, I think. I'm just going to read it before the next attempt. Real fact number 175. In 1634, tulip bulbs were a form of currency in Holland. That's a fun fact. You got me into RNG manipulation a couple of years ago. Wanted to show some support. I love your stuff, especially the e-reader DLC. Thank you, Pudding Word. I'm hoping to have some DLC stuff out by the end of the year. It should be totally doable. We'll see. What? Semolina, what's up? What? Where are you? Oh, she's meowing at something. Hey. What do you see? I've never heard her scream like that. That was crazy. She must have seen something. Oh, we got a bite. Come on. Give me the Staryu. Sad. Is this the same 31 female? I want to check. It is. I've been early a little bit now. I wonder if that would translate into US currency. I wonder if it was only internal, though. It was like... Just spilled water on myself. Relaxed 120. This is the same one, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna say we're being a little more consistent here. Omega Ruby was my first game, so no wonder I enjoyed the original Gen 3 games. What's up, Notorious HIM? How you doing? Looking at a lot of your videos, trying to get Red Gyarados and Arc Soul Silver. I think I had a video specifically on that. This minigame is a menace. Looking at the guides like a Bible? Oh, I hope they help. I hope you get your fellow. This is one late. I know the Staryu already. I know this Staryu, that's one late. The Red Gyarados is an interesting manip. It's interesting because it's basically a Poke Radar Pokemon forced to be shiny. Like, it's the same as like a shiny patch in Diamond and Pearl. Which is interesting, I think. It's like an interesting thing that you can do a chained RNG, but only in one game. No way, I'm one late again, bro. If I get this one again, I'll catch to confirm that it's the same Staryu. Oh, whoops. Forgot to cancel it. I mean, PKS isn't saying your Pokemon is illegal, is it? Yes, PKX cannot truly reverse the origin of the Pokemon. It's just doing its best guess. It's probably the closest seed to Origin. That's one early. I think, right? Yeah. Oh. Oh no, this is too late. This is too late. Too late, too late. No, Shiny Whalemer is too late. Too late, excuse me. And this Staryu is one late. I could start bingoing this. It's my favorite manip technique. I would probably say TGTV and FireRed. I helped develop a lot of the methodology. I helped really figure it all out, and I feel like very involved in that specific process, and I'm proud of ironing everything out. Okay, Pokemon's on the hook. Non-shiny, 31 female. That's like 1 or 2 early, isn't it? I like Arcaludon, it's really fun. I'm a Fire and Leaf Green hater. Oh, does this not work for Wild? Oh, maybe Bingo doesn't work. That was interesting. Yep, I'm using the 10 lines. You want to learn all about how to utilize the 10 lines? You can go to retailrng.com. All the Gen 3 guides teach you how to use this. Like Fire and Leaf Green guides all teach you how to use it. The Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire guides all teach you how to use it. Yeah, the lack of trading in Fire and Leaf Green before the post game is very frustrating. Nice. It's retailrng.com. I'm probably early again. 31 female. Gosh dang it. No, this is only for Gen 3 right now. Or the website is going to be for everything, but the 10 lines is only for Gen 3, and that's probably not going to change. And I guess Lincoln could add Gen 4, Gen 5 functionality to it if they wanted to. Or someone else could if they also wanted to. Well, Let's Go Eevee doesn't have any Pokemon RNG and likely never will. Come on. My timing's been so off today. Yep, there we go. Speak of the devil. Well, it's not GG yet. We have to we have to confirm that the method's correct. I know it's going to be timid. Let's check. And if I do all methods, this can only be a method to Staryu. Beautiful. It took me 2 hours and 41 minutes, which is far longer than it should have, to be honest with you. Alright, let's nickname this puppy. Where's the name rater in this game? I'll remember. It's here. Thank you, Sir Lowry. How you doing? It's been a cool minute since I've seen you. Hope you're doing well. I don't know you in real life. No, surely not. I know someone with that name in real life. That's why I was asking. We'll do no spaces then. We could do no comma. No, this is... Alright, we got no, this is Patrick. No, this is the Staryu. No, this is Patrick. I got it already. This has been 2 hours. I just got it. No, this is. I think it's a good nickname. I checked the IVs already. What are you talking about? They're right here. It literally can only be this. 10 lines has a really cool feature that says all methods. So it'll tell you that it can only be wild. Like this is only possible on wild 2. Alright, gamers. Thank you everybody for watching. Oh, I will see you later.